method they knew about farming is the kaingin system. Based on our survey, there are 16 barangay that has a kaingin system case. We have here two objectives. It aims to prevent the increase of burning mountains and causing deforestation or kaingin that can cause harm to people and the environment. Simply providing proper information about the flood risk or warning is insufficient, but it gives awareness. It is vital that people react or respond effectively to such information received. Awareness is precursor to preparedness. Awareness is the fundamental importance to ensure a deeper understanding of flood risk and effective actions to mitigate damage to health and property of people. As an individual or part of the global community, I have an idea on how we can prevent system deforestation and kaingin. One of my projects is what we call community plant trees. It begins by hugging a tree and start planting trees. It would be ideal to become a serving member or volunteer of any international and total field organizations that serves the forest from deforestation, apply sustainable forest practices. To raise the awareness, people need proper knowledge and must be informed about the right treatment to our nature. We are planning to create posters, videos, and other ideas showing persuasion to every individual through social media that can help the community on preventing kaingin or deforestation. We all know that people need to get used to keeping the environment and make a good relationship with the nature. We need to build awareness to avoid the behavior that can destroy nature and create catastrophe. With the help of our government officials, we are inviting them to be a speaker for giving awareness to avoid kaingin and to stop people from destroying our nature. Calamity preparedness by the public can be started with structures and directional of dissemination of calamity information. Increasing public awareness in anticipating calamities to reduce risk, calamity mitigation, increasing community participation, and so on. Showing a small help through informing individuals about the proper doing will surely provide great help and concern to our nature to maintain the growth of trees in the environment. According to the latest census, Gabaldon has a population of 29,619 people in 6,038 households. Our respondents are Sangguniang Bayan, barangay officials, and people living in the foothills of the Sierra Madre Mountains. We started on April 28, 2021. After we gather all the information, we set strategies that will help us achieve our objectives. In June 20, 2021, we expected to complete all that we planned and achieve our objectives.
Hello, good morning. I am Vince Clifford B. Tolentino from 12 C2-2, and I'm going to share to you one of those problems in our community. And I live in Purok 6, Barangay San Isidro, Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. The Cabanatuan is the tricycle capital of the Philippines, and officially the city of Cabanatuan is a first-class component city in the province of Nueva Ecija, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 302,231 people, making it the most populous city in Nueva Ecija and the 5th most populous in Central Luzon. One of the biggest problems here in Cabanatuan is the trash on the street because of the irresponsible people and lack of waste management that can affect the health of the people who live on the street. The effect of trash on the street: it causes odors that smells bad and may cause sickness to children and adults who's 59 years old and above. Sometimes, it overcrowds the available space for the people to walk on and become a garbage area. We gathered all the data using participatory approach. Based on our research, there is one barangay in Cabanatuan City where many trash on their streets. Their location is in Barangay Balicruz, Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija. And based on our survey, there are 10 in 89 barangay that has a trash on the street cases. We have here two objectives. First is to spread a good works in our community and to keep our community clean. And the second one is to prevent the unhealthy body here in our barangay. We choose to implement a program or activity that will gather volunteer members that will cooperate to prevent the risk of increasing the trash on the street and to prevent the sickness people that live in the street that full of trash. According to the latest census, Cabanatuan has a population of 302,231 people. We started on May 1, 2021. After we gathered all information, we set strategies that will help us achieve our objectives. In May 2, 2021, we expected to complete all that we've planned and achieve our objectives.
Good day, I am Veronica V. Ventura from 12 C2-1, live in San Casimiro, Licab, Nueva Ecija. Licab is the fourth municipality of Nueva Ecija. This only have 11 barangays and 4 from the cities. The main source of income here is through agricultural activities and market selling. Most common problem here is the inadequate health care and emergency facilities. Since this is a small municipality, there are only small facilities that aid or help citizens about their essential health. Therefore, they need to travel just to check up or treat their illness or physical health. And we all know that not all people have own private car and enough money to pay for the fare in the public transport. Especially that most of the citizens here were farmers and vendors. The data that we used here is all gathered using the participatory approach. We create an objectives that we wish to obtain to solve the problem. The first one is to establish a new healthcare building facilities. Number 2 is to provide a sufficient emergency facility. And lastly, to have a community-owned medical professionals. For us to attain the objectives we create, we generate a strategy that you can see in the table. As a student who doesn't have that much power, I will create an action plan or a project proposal that the main goal is to build a healthcare and emergency facility that can accommodate citizens. The funds that we will use here will come from the municipality money, and if it is not enough, we will have a fundraising. Lastly, have some well-trained nurses and doctors that can medicate or help people with their medical problems. After creating one, I will ask our barangay captain if he can sign it and give it to the mayor so the mayor can see it. The latest census showed that there are 28,254 citizens living in Licab. However, our respondents here are some barangay officials and BHW of San Casimiro and some citizens who have medical problems. This will start on May 1, 2021 until May 1, 2022.